Welcome to the summary of The Miracle of Mindfulness by Thich Nhat Hanh. No delays, let's dive right in. The power of mindful breathing. One of the central practices in the Miracle of Mindfulness is mindful breathing. Thich Nhat Hanh emphasizes that the breath is always with us, making it an accessible anchor for mindfulness. By bringing our awareness to the breath, we create space to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. This simple yet profound practice helps ground us in the present moment, enhancing our ability to remain calm, focused, and centered amidst the distractions of daily life. When we breathe mindfully, we reconnect with ourselves and the world around us, breaking the cycle of mindless, autopilot living. Living in the present moment, Hanh teaches that most of us are consumed by thoughts of the past or anxieties about the future, rarely experiencing life as it unfolds. One of the key insights in the book is the transformative power of fully engaging with the present moment. By practicing mindfulness, we can shift our focus away from ruminating on what has already happened or worrying about what might come. Mindfulness encourages us to recognize and embrace the present as the only moment we can truly influence. Whether we're drinking tea, walking, or working, the goal is to give our full attention to the activity at hand, creating a deeper connection to both the task and ourselves. The importance of awareness in daily life. Thich Nhat Hanh stresses that mindfulness is not limited to meditation sessions or quiet moments alone. True mindfulness can be practiced throughout our daily lives. Washing dishes, driving, or even walking can all become opportunities for mindfulness when approached with full awareness. By doing so, we transform ordinary actions into sacred rituals, cultivating a sense of peace and presence in even the most mundane activities. This awareness brings clarity to our actions, helps us avoid mindless habits, and fosters a more intentional way of living. Embracing impermanence. A key Buddhist concept present in Han's teachings is impermanence, the idea that all things are constantly changing. By recognizing that nothing lasts forever, we can learn to accept change with equanimity. Whether it's a difficult situation or a moment of joy, everything is transient. Mindfulness helps us embrace this reality, allowing us to fully experience the present moment without clinging to it or resisting it. This awareness of impermanence can alleviate anxiety about the future and regret about the past, as we understand that all moments, both challenging and joyful, are temporary. The role of non-judgment. A major lesson in the Miracle of Mindfulness is learning to observe our thoughts and experiences without judgment. Often, we tend to label things as good or bad, right or wrong, which can lead to attachment or aversion. Thich Nhat Hanh encourages readers to cultivate an attitude of non-judgment. This doesn't mean we become passive or indifferent to our emotions and experiences, but rather that we allow them to arise and pass without getting caught up in them. By practicing mindfulness with a non-judgmental awareness, we develop greater self-compassion and a more balanced relationship with the world. The connection between body and mind. Hanh teaches that mindfulness is not only about mental awareness, but also involves being deeply aware of our bodies. Our body and mind are interconnected, and cultivating mindfulness in one area can affect the other. For instance, when we practice mindful breathing, we bring attention to the body and its sensations. This practice can help us release tension, reduce stress, and foster a greater sense of well-being. The body becomes a tool for mindfulness, serving as a reminder to stay present and grounded. Additionally, being mindful of our posture, walking, and eating helps us cultivate a deeper connection with our physical selves. Mindfulness and Compassion. Thich Nhat Hanh teaches that mindfulness is not just about self-awareness, but also about fostering compassion for others. As we become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we develop greater empathy and understanding for those around us. Mindfulness helps us to see beyond surface-level judgments and connect with others on a deeper level. Compassion arises naturally when we begin to treat ourselves with kindness and patience, and in turn we are able to extend that same compassion to others. By living mindfully, we contribute to creating a compassionate world, where understanding and kindness are the foundation of our interactions. Mindfulness and the cultivation of peace. Thich Nhat Hanh argues that true peace begins within ourselves. When we are mindful, we are better able to cultivate peace in our minds and hearts, which in turn can influence the world around us. The practice of mindfulness allows us to respond to situations with calmness and clarity, rather than reacting impulsively or emotionally. This inner peace becomes the foundation for peace in our relationships, communities, and even in the broader world. By nurturing mindfulness, we contribute to creating a peaceful environment, both internally and externally. The power of listening. One of the most transformative aspects of mindfulness is the power of listening. Mindful listening involves being fully present when someone is speaking, without planning a response or getting distracted by our own thoughts. By practicing mindful listening, we create a space for others to express themselves fully, and we deepen our understanding of their needs and emotions. Thich Nhat Hanh teaches that listening with compassion is a powerful way to show love and support. It helps to dissolve misunderstandings and build deeper connections, fostering harmony and mutual respect. Mindfulness in relationships. In our relationships, mindfulness can be a tool for fostering deeper connection and understanding. Whether in romantic partnerships, friendships, or family dynamics, mindfulness helps us to be fully present with others. By observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we can communicate more effectively and respond with patience, rather than reacting impulsively. Thich Nhat Hanh emphasizes that mindful communication is key to resolving conflicts and nurturing harmonious relationships. By being mindful of our words and actions, we cultivate a deeper sense of trust and respect, which strengthens our bonds with others. The practice of smiling. Thich Nhat Hanh suggests that the simple act of smiling can have a profound impact on our state of mind. Smiling is not just a response to external circumstances, but a practice that we can intentionally cultivate. When we smile mindfully, it helps relax our facial muscles and shift our mental state. Smiling can also bring about a sense of gratitude and contentment, reminding us to appreciate the present moment. This practice is a small yet powerful tool for transforming our mood and cultivating a positive outlook, even in challenging times. The role of mindfulness in healing. The practice of mindfulness can also aid in emotional and physical healing. By observing our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without judgment, we become more aware of the areas that require attention. Thich Nhat Hanh teaches that mindfulness helps us heal by acknowledging and accepting the pain within us, rather than repressing or ignoring it. Through mindfulness, we allow ourselves the space to process our emotions and experiences, leading to greater emotional resilience and healing. Mindfulness can also aid in physical healing by reducing stress, lowering blood pressure, and improving overall well-being. The concept of no-self. A profound lesson in the Miracle of Mindfulness is the concept of no-self, a key teaching in Buddhist philosophy. Thich Nhat Hanh explains that the idea of a permanent, unchanging self is an illusion. We are all in a constant state of change, shaped by our experiences, thoughts, and actions. By letting go of the attachment to a fixed self, we become more open to transformation and growth. This understanding can lead to greater freedom, as we stop clinging to our identity and begin to see ourselves as part of a larger, interconnected web of life. Mindfulness and the Art of Dying. Thich Nhat Hanh invites readers to reflect on death as a natural part of life, encouraging mindfulness to help us confront our fears and anxieties about death. He teaches that by living mindfully, we can face death with grace and peace, understanding that death is simply a transition rather than an end. Mindfulness can help us let go of our attachments, live fully in the present, and prepare for death with acceptance, rather than fear. By contemplating death, we are reminded to live with intention and appreciate the preciousness of life. Mindfulness as a way of life. The final lesson from Thich Nhat Hanh is that mindfulness is not a practice to be confined to certain moments, but a way of life. Mindfulness can be integrated into everything we do, from eating and walking to listening and speaking. By cultivating mindfulness as a habit, we begin to live more fully, with greater awareness, presence, and compassion. This shift in perspective transforms our daily experiences, making life richer, more meaningful, and more peaceful. By adopting mindfulness as a way of life, we begin to see the world with new eyes, free from the distractions of the past and future, and fully immersed in the beauty of the present moment. This summary captures key lessons and insights from the Miracle of Mindfulness, emphasizing the power of mindfulness in cultivating peace, compassion, and presence in every aspect of life. Through these teachings, Thich Nhat Hanh offers readers a transformative path toward greater well-being and a deeper connection with the world around them. Closing. That's it for today's golden knowledge. Thanks for your valuable time. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like and subscribe. It helps us grow and share more insights with you. And if there's a book you'd love to hear, drop its name in the comments. See you in the next one.